Alright guys, we're live. There's a few wasps flying around here trying to get them away from me. But it's been a while since I've been live, so I figured I would go live. I haven't really been uploading on this channel as much as I hope to be uploading. I have a few videos in the works. I'm trying to get those figured out and uploaded, but it's going to be a minute. Only because of where I'm at right now. I don't really have any Wi-Fi or internet connection unless I hotspot it from my phone. So basically, we're in this live stream. It's not going to be very, very long. It's going to be maybe a 10-minute stream. Just basically explaining, why I haven't been posting, what's going on, why aren't you as active as much, why am I not active as much, just some basic stuff like that. And by the way, I am getting over a cold. That's why I'm sniffling and kind of coughing a little bit. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get this underway. So I guess the main reason why I haven't been posting as much is basically because of my situation, which I guess I'm going to explain it in a short story for you guys. So I'd say I also know a lot of you guys are wondering about what happened with Minnesota, and I'm also going to explain that in today's video, or today's stream. So rewind about March or I'd say December of 2022. We're going to go back a little bit. December of 2022, I finally got back in contact with my buddy Corbin, and you guys know him as Firestar Shade. And basically, we were talking back and forth a little bit. We were joking around about me moving up there. We didn't really take it seriously. We were kind of joking around because I didn't really, at this point, I wasn't really gonna move up there. I was just kind of joking with him. I'm just like, yeah, how funny would it be if, I moved up there? And he goes, well, then why don't you do it? And I thought about it for a second, and I was like, well, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be a serious thing. And then, a few weeks later, we were actually making plans to move up there, and which is pretty insane, in my opinion. Just a second, my cat's kind of messing around here. If you guys haven't seen my cat yet, this is my cat. His name's Stretch. He's my little baby. All right, well, back to the story. And then basically, I'd say fast forward to March of 23, and yeah, March of 2023, I had just turned 17 years old, and I was ready to move out about a year early because, long story short, just the situation I was in wasn't really good. So I was ready to move out, and let's say, so my flights kept getting canceled that I would book to go over there. And the trips that I would plan to drive up there, if I couldn't fly, kept getting canceled because of the weather. It was really stormy. And then finally we got an open window, and I bought a plane ticket for the early morning hours of April 2nd. And on April 2nd, I loaded up I took myself to the airport, loaded everything up, took off, and I landed. I think I left at 7 a.m., landed in Sioux Falls, South Dakota at about, I don't know, noon, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, because there is a time change to Central Time. But anyway, we're kind of getting off topic. But anyway, I moved into Minnesota. Everything was going into the house in Minnesota. Everything was going great. Really, really loved it. Everything was going really well. And then some stuff came up where my job basically just cut my wage, and I couldn't afford to live there anymore because I think I was making $16 an hour at one time at one job, and then it cut me all the way down to $12.50, and I couldn't afford my rent. And I stayed there for a few extra months, and then I just couldn't afford my rent. So after a while, I guess I just couldn't afford it. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to move back to Sheridan, Wyoming, because I've always loved Wyoming. There's a wasp sitting around here. I've always loved Wyoming. Wyoming's a great place for the scenery and just everything in general. So I moved over there. And I ended up staying with a family member for a little while, and then I ended up getting my apartment, which was It was a 2-bedroom apartment on the edge of town, and I moved in there. And when I did move in there, I moved in with my ex-girlfriend's sister, believe it or not, and her boyfriend. So they were together. Nothing weird was going on there, but anyway, moved in there, lived there for about a month, and then I actually, I have diabetes. If you guys don't know, type 1 diabetes, autoimmune disease, and I actually ended up going. Sorry, there's kids over there. I actually ended up going into a diabetic coma, and I was in a coma for about 72 hours, and I was dead. The paramedics found me in my apartment, literally dead. They found my corpse. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. Anyway, um, and they were able to revive me and stuff, and I was okay. This was July, or yeah, early August of this year, and then I became homeless for a while because I lost my apartment. Since I was in the hospital for the first of the month, I wasn't able to pay my rent, and I lost my apartment. And I really had nowhere to go, so I ended up sleeping in my truck. That's actually a surprise to a lot of you guys, I know that. I ended up sleeping in my truck for a little while. Me and Firestar Shade both, because we were actually in this together, and then one other person, which I'm not going to mention. But we were sleeping in the truck. And then right now I'm actually in Billings, Montana, because of I really had nowhere else to go, so I came up here to stay for about 2 weeks until I can there's some sirens going off, but until I can get back up on my feet here and get another job. So that's basically the reason I haven't been uploading. There's a lot of things going on in my life right now that I actually have to figure out, but that's probably going to be it for the stream. I'm actually going to be going live later this evening while fishing the Yellowstone River, which is going to be really, really cool. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream, and I love you guys more than you guys know, and hopefully things get better for you guys and for me both. Hopefully things get a little better, and hopefully I can improve the relationship between me and my viewers. So if I can, yeah, so that's what I'm going to try and do the best. I'm going to try to get myself back on a regular upload schedule, but you guys got to understand it's going to be a little bit hard, just because, you know, if you don't have any real, like, stable place to live that doesn't have Wi-Fi or an internet connection, it's going to be a little bit hard to upload those videos and get them edited for you guys. But yeah, so we're gonna get through this pretty good. I think we're gonna get through this, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Love you guys. Bye.